Ever felt like some people operate on a different frequency? They move in silence, build empires in solitude, and possess an almost unnerving self-reliance. You see them, but you don't see them. What secrets do they guard in their quiet moments? What unseen forces drive their unwavering independence? Forget the noise. We're diving into the hidden world of the Sigma male. Today, we'll uncover the 8 things they do when no one's watching, revealing the silent strategies behind their undeniable power. Prepare to see beyond the surface, and maybe, just maybe, unlock a piece of that power within yourself. One deep, uninterrupted introspection and planning, the architect of their own destiny. The Sigma male's introspection is not a fleeting moment of self-reflection. It's a meticulously structured process, akin to an architect designing the blueprint of their existence. They delve into the depths of their values, not merely reciting them, but dissecting their origins and implications. They ask probing questions. What pivotal experiences shaped these values? How do they manifest in my daily choices, both consciously and unconsciously? They analyze past decisions with a critical eye, not to dwell on regrets, but to identify recurring patterns and refine their decision-making algorithms. They employ tools like journaling, meditation, and structured thought experiments to achieve profound clarity. They construct elaborate mental simulations of future scenarios, anticipating potential obstacles, and devising contingency plans to navigate them. This isn't merely planning. It's about constructing a robust internal operating system, a mental framework that guides their actions with unwavering precision. They understand that self-knowledge is the cornerstone of power, and they invest heavily in its cultivation. They regularly assess their progress, adjusting their course as needed, ensuring they remain aligned with their long-term vision. This creates an unshakable internal compass, impervious to the sway of external pressures. They treat their mind as a laboratory, constantly experimenting, refining, and optimizing their internal processes. They understand that the ability to control their thoughts and their emotions is the key to unlocking their potential. They are not controlled by their feelings, but rather they control them. The Sigma male does not react to the external world. Rather, he responds. 2. Cultivating solitary skills and hobbies, the artisan of self-sufficiency. For the Sigma male, solitary skills and hobbies transcend mere pastimes. They are acts of self-creation, akin to an artisan sculpting their own identity. They view themselves as masters of their craft, shaping their abilities and expanding their repertoire of self-reliance. The act of mastering a skill, be it coding, woodworking, or playing a musical instrument, is a profound form of self-validation. They don't seek external applause. The intrinsic satisfaction stems from the internal sense of accomplishment. They approach learning with a meticulous, disciplined mindset, breaking down complex skills into manageable steps and practicing diligently until mastery is achieved. They are not deterred by challenges. They view setbacks as opportunities for growth and refinement. These skills are not merely tools. They are extensions of their identity, reflecting their unique interests and passions. They are tools that allow them to tackle challenges independently, without relying on external assistance. This constant pursuit of self-improvement fosters confidence and resilience, reinforcing their sense of autonomy. They find a meditative peace in the process of creation, a state of flow that recharges their mental batteries. They see their life as a project, and they view their skills as the tools to complete that project. The skills they gain are not only useful, but also allow them to become more self-reliant and less dependent on others. 3. Strategic resource management and self-sufficiency, the guardian of autonomy. The Sigma male's approach to resource management is rooted in a profound understanding of the value of autonomy. They view time, money, and energy as finite resources, precious commodities that must be meticulously guarded. They meticulously track their spending, invest wisely, and avoid unnecessary expenditures. They prioritize self-sufficiency, seeking to minimize their reliance on external dependencies. They may learn to repair their own vehicles, cultivate their own food, or master advanced financial skills. This isn't about being frugal, It's about being resourceful and proactive, ensuring they have the means to navigate life on their own terms. They understand that true freedom comes from having control over their own lives, and they are willing to make sacrifices to achieve it. They understand the difference between needs and wants, and they prioritize the former, avoiding impulsive purchases and unnecessary distractions. They optimize their time, eliminating time-wasting activities and focusing on tasks that align with their goals. They create a strong foundation of independence, allowing them to pursue their passions without constraints. They understand that dependence is a form of weakness, and they strive to eliminate it from their lives. 4. Focused physical and mental conditioning, the architect of inner strength. The Sigma male views physical and mental conditioning as integral components of a well-rounded life. They understand that a strong mind and a strong body are mutually reinforcing, creating a foundation of resilience and inner strength. They engage in regular exercise, not merely to enhance their physical appearance, but to cultivate mental clarity and emotional regulation. They may practice meditation, mindfulness, or other forms of mental training to enhance their focus, concentration, and emotional stability. They view these practices as investments in their long-term well-being, preparing them to face life's inevitable challenges with equanimity. They understand the power of discipline, and they apply it rigorously, viewing it as a tool to achieve their goals. They view mental and physical strength as tools, allowing them to navigate all aspects of life with confidence. They are building a fortress of inner strength. They understand that their body and mind are their most valuable assets, and they treat them with the respect that they deserve. 5. Observing and analyzing social dynamics from a distance, the social strategist and analyst. The Sigma male's detached perspective allows them to observe social interactions with a level of objectivity that eludes most people. They analyze the underlying dynamics at play, discerning the unspoken rules, hidden agendas, and power structures that govern human behavior. They are like social strategists, studying the patterns and motivations that drive social interactions. They can identify subtle cues, such as body language, tone of voice, and micro-expressions, that reveal the true intentions of others. They use this information to navigate social situations with greater awareness and strategic thinking. They are not easily swayed by emotional manipulation or social pressure. They maintain a sense of detachment, allowing them to make informed decisions based on logic and reason. They can see the big picture, understanding the underlying currents that shape social interactions. They see people as data points. They can predict human behavior and use that information to their advantage. They are masters of social intelligence, even while remaining outside of the direct social interactions. 6. Prioritizing intellectual stimulation and knowledge acquisition, the seeker of universal truths. The Sigma male's pursuit of knowledge is driven by a genuine curiosity and a desire to understand the fundamental principles that govern the universe. They are not content with superficial explanations. They seek to delve into the underlying mechanisms that shape reality. They immerse themselves in books, documentaries, and online courses, actively seeking to learn and grow. They are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom, and they are open to new ideas and perspectives, regardless of their popularity. They understand that knowledge is a powerful tool, and they are committed to lifelong learning, viewing it as an ongoing process of self-improvement. They see the world as a vast and complex puzzle, and they are driven to solve it piece by piece. They are constantly seeking to expand their intellectual horizons, exploring diverse fields of knowledge and connecting seemingly disparate concepts. They understand that knowledge is power, and they seek to accumulate as much of it as possible. 7. Maintaining a minimalist and organized environment, the master of inner and outer order. The Sigma male's preference for a minimalist and organized environment reflects their desire for clarity and focus, both internally and externally. They understand that clutter and chaos can lead to mental distraction and inefficiency, hindering their ability to achieve their goals. They create a clean, uncluttered space that promotes productivity and mental well-being, viewing their environment as an extension of their mind. They prioritize functionality and efficiency over superficial aesthetics, focusing on creating a space that supports their goals and values. They understand that their environment is a reflection of their inner state, and they strive to maintain a sense of order and control in both realms. They view their environment as a tool to enhance their focus and creativity, minimizing distractions and maximizing productivity. They understand that a well-organized environment allows them to think more clearly and to focus on the tasks at hand. 8. Setting and upholding firm boundaries. The guardian of personal sovereignty. The Sigma male's ability to set and uphold firm boundaries is a testament to their self-respect and unwavering commitment to personal sovereignty. They understand that saying no is just as important as saying yes, and they are not afraid to assert their needs and priorities. They are not afraid to walk away from toxic relationships or situations that drain their energy, recognizing that their well-being is paramount. They respect their own time and energy, and they expect others to do the same, refusing to tolerate disrespect or manipulation. They are not easily swayed by the opinions of others, prioritizing their own values and beliefs over external pressures. They understand that true freedom comes from having control over their own lives, and they are not willing to compromise their autonomy. They will defend their personal space, both physically and mentally, with unwavering resolve, refusing to allow others to infringe on their boundaries. They understand that boundaries are not walls, but rather lines in the sand that they will not let others cross.